Hey guys, this is Xfox here, and this is going to be how I was able to beat sort of the last boss dragon, if you want to call it that. This is actually the second time that you defeat this boss, so hopefully this quick tutorial will give some of you guys out there a quick idea of how to beat it, and maybe some techniques to use when you guys actually face it. So, you guys already know the whole story between when you get here, so I won't go over it. Basically, once you come out, all these guys are going to want to help you. So basically here they keep yelling at you saying, hey, you got to do clear skies. So I'm going to go ahead and do what they say and, you know, cast clear skies here. And so, of course, I want to switch back to Dragon Ren because I think he's going to be flying around. But, again, they go ahead and basically ask you to basically do it again. You got to do this 2 or 3 times. And just to give you a brief overview on my character, I'm not sure if you guys have watched some of my other Skyrim videos, but here I'm only level, I think I'm only level 12 or 13, so I've seen some people come here and they're level 29. So here I just basically went right through the game and tried beating this as early as I can. So I don't think there's a minimum level requirement here, but definitely the person you have to beat before this, Sadarkin or whatever his name is, he is very, very difficult to beat if you're a very low level. So check out my other videos on how I was able to beat him at such a very, very low level, because he can basically 1 or 2 hit you all the time. So here again, you know, I've done that call like 2 or 3 times. I'm basically gonna get my guy ready again, but I can see he's still not, you know, still not coming down here. So here I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time you do it. And this will actually go ahead and get him to actually come out, and you should be able to fight him from here now. So there it is. You get that mist to leave, or whatever you want to call it, so this way you can actually run around, and here he comes. You can see him. So here, now that I know he's actually here, of course, I'm going to go ahead and equipped up Dragon Ren. And he's pretty much just like all the other dragon bosses. He doesn't actually do a ton of damage. So since I was such a low level, what I wanted to do here was let him focus on all of my other guys. I try to come in here and do a couple hits here and there, but primarily the guys that are doing damage are the other 3 people that are with me. So here I try to bring him down as much as I can. Really, again, since I'm such low level, I do not want to go in there. I don't want to face him because, you know, he can hit me with that stuff all day long. There's really nothing my guy can do about it. So every time that I see him land, again, I'm gonna let him focus, especially that fire breath right there. I'll let him focus my other guys, while I'll try to come in and land, you know, 1 or 2 blows, heavy blows on him. So here I always have healing, of course, on the quick menu right there. If you guys don't know about your favorites little quick menu, I definitely recommend looking it up, because it saves you a ton of time of having to click back and forth and through different items. So here again, you can see that he doesn't do a ton of damage to me. I mean, he does a decent amount, but not a ton. And hardly any of my other guys are over there are dead or are really taking any damage. So I'm still going to utilize them to do most of the damage. So I don't want to get close because I don't want to get the dragon breath on me. So here I want to try and pop healing whenever I can. I do recommend to use healing really whenever you can. And you should have it, especially if you're a guy like mine, a dual-wielding heavy wielder, to definitely put that on your quick menu on both hands. So here he does some decent fire breath. I tried to counteract that, of course, with Dragon Rend, anytime he does a big, you know, big damage output like that, you always want to hit him with Dragon Rend, and it makes him stop that. So here, I couldn't see him. I didn't know what the problem was. So I'm gonna sit here and try and really just hack away as much as I can on this guy. And you could see that my hits were really doing nothing on this guy. So I'm just trying to follow him as best as I can. And when he's right there, I'm going to hit him directly with the Dragon Rend to bring him down. And again, many of you guys already know this is the second time you fought this Alduin. The first time, of course, is on top of the mountain itself. So one of the things that I noticed, especially when I was swinging there, a lot of times you can't hear them hitting, but if you do look at his life, you are actually taking some of his health away. So here, easy target again for Dragon Rend. Go ahead and knock it on him. I do recommend, again, hitting him as much as you can with Dragon Rend. You can see he's probably at about half life right now. So here, I'm going to come up and try and just land the, you know, the heavy blow on him. And you can see his life is slowly moving down. Really, the other guys are doing way more damage than me. So I can see that the amount of fire and meteors that are coming down are increasing. So I was getting a little worried here that he might be into like a stage 2, or he might do a lot more damage. But it actually stays like this pretty much through the whole thing. So here he goes ahead and lands, and I believe this is where he actually just stays when he lands. Yep. So I'm going to run in. I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can. And I was hoping that these other guys would come in there and do some damage, because again, I can't do that much damage with my guy at my current level. So I try to stay out of his way with his Dragon Breath here while everybody else goes in. Pretty much everybody concentrates there and fires it off. And here again, we're going to go in and try to finish him off. I know I'm getting close here. So here it is. This should be the last final blows, and that's it. So that's how I was able to beat Alduin, the Dragon Boss. Let me know how you guys were able to beat it, what levels you guys were at, or really any other tips and tricks, whatever you guys recommend to beat him. So rate and leave it in the comments, because I'd like to hear on sort of how you guys were able to beat it. So hopefully you guys like my tutorial.